first grade. Welcome back to Shared Reading. This will be the third time that we read Silly Sarah. And so today what we're going to do is a character study. That means that we're going to look closely and listen closely and think about words that we can describe our main character. So our main character here is Silly Sarah, and she has lots of different words that can describe her. And at the end, I will show you the seesaw activity that you're supposed to complete with this shared reading. All right, so let's get started with reading. As I read this time, I want you to either follow with your voice, your eyes, or I want you to also think about different words or pictures that could describe our main character here. All right, there's already a word in the title, so let's think about a couple more. Let's get started. Silly Sarah, written by Mary Beth Boeltz, illustrated by Sherilyn Barnes. Mama says to Silly Sarah, "Follow closely and obey. Now that lesson time is over, Silly Sarah, you can play." We can think of words to describe Silly Sarah by the picture that she's in with her facial expression, or we can even go by what the words say. So you can use both those things. Piggies roll in muddy puddles. Silly Sarah sings, "Me too." Silly Sarah swims and splashes, doing what her new friends do. Silly Sarah sees 6 ponies. Silly Sarah joins the race. Around the barrels, over fences, Silly Sarah takes last place. Mole is digging holes and tunnels. Mole sits up and looks about. Is that Silly Sarah squeezing in a hole and through and out? Let's stop and think. What are some words you would use to describe Silly Sarah right now? I want you to keep all those words in your mind. You can write them down if you want to. When she runs into the meadow, dog is herding sheep. What fun! There is barking, running, quacking. Silly Sarah, are you done? Now the sun is slowly setting. Mama Duck knows what's best. Mama kisses Silly Sarah and tucks her gently in to rest. Awesome. So what are some things you were thinking about how to describe Silly Sarah? All these different things happened. Seems like she did a lot of things in the book. There's lots of different things. We could go by the picture again or the words, right? And so what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this character study. I have one word already here for you, and I've put that she is adventurous because she likes to go and play with all these other animals and do all these different things. So I want you to fill in all these different words of what you think would describe Silly Sarah. And then what I'd like for you to do is record your voice. All right? Thank you. I hope you had a great time.